10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Boxing Day. Monday night at 9:30. It's Boxing Day. I hope you've had a good time and your living room's tidy. 'Cause in the world of YouTube, you can watch so many vids. But don't worry, when the sun melts, I'll be back to haunt you, kids. No, that's what I call a live stream. No, that's what I call a live stream. And we're finally here. Obviously, Nakamura just said it would have worked better yesterday. Yes, it would have worked better yesterday. It was originally recorded before.
It was the evil snowman.
I know, I'm actually traumatized. I was like, nothing along, and then evil Jack Frost just popped up. I'm traumatized.
That is Froz T, the snowman, trademarked from this.
That's sweet.
But wow.
Yes, the evil snowman.
The evil snowman. But yes, welcome along. Welcome to Sharon. Welcome.
Hello.
No, you guys. In Fest as always, we have Nia. Nandaluk Lawin. Don't know. Out of 10, how bad was that?
Really bad. -10.
-10. Okay, dokes. Makamula, welcome, and welcome, Stall. Someone stole Share Voice Box. Do you believe in love? Yes,
like Kermit the Frog, wasn't it?
Cher's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my impression. Oh, it's Boxing Day. I still have 2 more days off. Yes, 2 more days off work. Yes, thank you, Simon. You can thank us for that.
Yeah, when he gets sacked, I mean.
Yeah. Oh,
you can just say it's just those nimble days, because yesterday I thought it was Sunday. Didn't have a clue what was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same today. It's just been like, and to be honest, today I never went to the panto. I was explaining these before. The missus and the girls and my mother-in-law went to a pantomime today, and it's probably still felt Christmassy for them. But even yesterday, for me, it didn't really feel Christmassy. You know what I mean? Yesterday was Boxing Day. Yeah, it still didn't feel like it was like you usually get it where it still carries on being Christmas, but it didn't for me. So yeah, but who knows? Thank you, Nia, for saying it was a good attempt. I'm hoping that was my song, or was it my Kermit impression? I don't know.
Well, it wasn't your attempt at Welsh, that's for sure.
Who knows what day of the week it is? It could be Friday. Could be. It's like we were having a conversation earlier on going, oh, what day of the week is it? When do the bins go out? And we're like, well, it's Wednesday. Is it? No, it's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. And I was like, I'm all over the place. I was thinking it was Wednesday today for some reason, even though I'm doing this on Tuesday. But even though I said it was
which just makes it even more confusing.
Yeah. I like to keep you on your toes. And as well, Stall, a lot of you say Nousters. Nousters is one of his.
Nousters.
I like to call you or know you as Nembers. You're giant Nembers of Channel Nem. So
I always wanted to be a giant number.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, see, there you go. That's how Makamula got sacked at the calendar factory. All he did was take a day off. But was that out your Christmas cracker? If not, give it a
boom boom.
Christmas.
She said it was a leap year, and he got away with it.
Yeah. Nember Nousters. There you go. Nember Nousters. Right. So, how was your Christmases? Good time?
Yes, really good.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, everyone went smoothly. Dinner was all on time. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh,
I got mine delivered, so it's fine.
Ours wasn't on time at all. Because I've done the same thing as last year. I put the veg in the steamer, and it says in the instructions in the steamer 7 to 10 minutes. You put it in, and it's more like 18 to 20 minutes. It takes twice as long. So you're doing your veg, and you take it out, and you go, "Oh shit, it's still hard. Get it back in," and you've got to do it twice as long. But yes, that was the only thing what delayed us. But yes, and the turkey. To be honest, I'll quite frankly, it's the first time I've cooked a turkey crown and everything. And I was quite pleased with the results. So well done to the chef.
Were you the chef?
Yeah, I was the chef.
Oh, fair play.
So yes, I do like to cook, so that's all right.
Yeah, I get the day off Christmas Day. My mum cooks. She does all the prep. She does all the cooking.
Your mum, who is the double of you?
Yeah. No, I'm her double. Should be.
Yeah, you're her double. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone in the chat's had a good Christmas, and we'll get on with it. Let's add that to the stream.
Yeah, buckle up again, people. Tonight is some corkers.
Yeah. Oh yes. It is. It's now 2000. That's what. Now Christmas album 2000. Thank God this is over.
Yeah.
It has been a struggle. There isn't even a handful of songs tonight, but stick with us, please. Yes, and for anyone who's seen my post on social media yesterday, I've successfully completed the construction of the house.
Oh, well done! Woo! Go on. I got to be honest. When I first saw you had to go to A&E, I thought you'd done something to your hand or something constructing the house.
To be honest, the house wasn't too bad. It was like, for anyone who might have not seen, Christmas Eve, my daughter dislocated her knee. We should have took photos, and it would have been good for everyone to go,
oh no.
We didn't take any photos. But yes, we ended up in A&E Christmas Eve, and my daughter's got a brace on her leg, which she's got to have on for a week, no exercise for 6 weeks. But yes, for once, we were like, I'd finished work on the Friday, and I was just like, right, I only need 2 things. I'm going to pop the Asda really late on, get them, and then we're done. My wife was like, I don't need anything. Excellent. And we thought, right, sailing through to Christmas, sod's law, when we've got everything seemed to be planned, we thought, we'll get everything wrapped and sorted and put out. And nope, Christmas Eve, put a kibosh on that. So we were up.
What is it? Is it Barbie, is it? Or
it's a Barbie dream house, yeah. Yeah, it is. We have no longer got a conservatory now. We have a Barbie playroom.
Oh, lovely.
Just seem to be shipped in there, so mint. But yes, thanks, Mark Muller, for the applause. Even though it's been great, I'm glad the album is over. Yeah. Back to the proper.
But it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
It's not over. 14 more songs to go. Buckle up, we're in for a sleigh ride. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
To be honest, we start off with not a bad song with Bing Crosby and White Christmas.
Yeah.
Leonie, did you want to go first?
I was just going to say this. It's kind of like in the same genre as the Nat King Cole song and that kind of thing. It's a beautiful song. He's got a lovely voice. It's pretty innocent, like
Christmas classic.
Yeah, that's what I've put, Sharon. Christmas classic song, and it's possibly one of the best ones tonight. Actually, I would agree with Leonie. It is like your classic song, White Christmas. It's like it is. I don't know. It is just unoffensive. It's a really beautiful song, really. But yeah, Stall saying crooner, and he agrees with Leonie. Yeah, so originally wrote in 1940. Sorry,
I think he says I'm echoing.
Leonie is all echo. Oh, I cannot hear an echo.
I can't hear an echo.
I can't hear an echo.
Yes, it is.
Yes, echo. All right.
Yeah, you just sounds a bit echoey, lady.
Okay. I'm trying to come in back. I'm going back in or whatever.
Right. So what I'll have to do here, 2 seconds, because I'll have to make that smaller and wait for it coming back along the bottom here. I'll just talk briefly about it. It was wrote in 1940 for the movie Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
I do have a slide for that. For this movie Holiday, I've never ever seen it. There is now a musical called White Christmas, which I don't know if it's even got that in now. So, but I don't know. And this song won an Oscar for the best original song in 1941, I presume. Oscars, the 15th Oscars. And it was #1 for several weeks in the US in the Billboard charts. It is estimated to sold over 50 million records worldwide, making them the biggest selling song ever.
Mm.
And she's back.
Hello.
Back in the room.
Echo. I think it's that right now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I can't hear an echo.
Yes, a bit echoey. You can't go wrong with it. Classic. Glad it's been put on and not a cover. Exactly. There is a few covers of other songs on here, which why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, there's always why though, isn't there? It's been why all along.
Yeah. There's a load of songs where you just think, Jesus. And all versions put together has sold over 100 million worldwide. So massive song. The highest position though it's getting in the UK charts was this year, where it got to 5th in the charts.
Wow, it's never been #1 in the UK.
It's never been #1 in the UK.
Wow.
It got to #5 this year, but not before. I don't think our charts started in 1956.
Yeah,
I think 56 or something around that time. But yes, but it has been covered. So, like you said, you're glad there's no covers. There has been covers. The Carpenters, Barbara Streisand, Neil Diamond, obviously the cast of Glee, Gwen Stefani, and who else? But obviously Michael Bublé.
Oh God, that guy. Michael Bublé.
To be honest, this year I never heard much of Michael Bublé. I don't think I've heard a lot of Michael
smiley
Bublé.
face.
Do the bin.
Yeah.
You do the bins.
What? Yeah.
What?
Did you do the bins?
Put the bins out.
But the music video is what most people have seen. I think this is taken from Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
But yes. Good tone down on the bubble. Yes. What was the Bing Boy collaboration? Well, Stall, hold your breath. It is coming up. Rum-pa-pom-pom.
Oh.
Oh, my notes are all upside down now. Right, I will move on to the next song, which is Silent Night, Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, God, this is painful.
Oh,
Ooh, what?
Ooh,
this is just painful. I mean, don't get me wrong, she can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing, but not this.
Oh, see,
and the video was just something else. Oh my God. What was that? I don't know what I watched.
Well, this song, right? I hadn't heard it before doing this, and I thought I was going to absolutely hate it, but I quite like it. I quite like this song. It's very haunting and quite emotional, but I do quite like it. I don't know. Yeah, I do quite like it.
I think again, you could just. I'd rather hear a choir singing it than Skinhead O'Connor.
You could go, but I don't know. I do quite like this song. Never heard this one. Yeah, Mac Muller's never heard it. I don't think many people has.
Yeah, it's definitely one that doesn't get played because.
Yeah, it's never got played. It was released in 1991 and only got to 60 in the charts. But there is one part of the song which I don't know. It's the end bit. What she says here. and you can't hear it.
No audio. There's no audio.
Oh, bugger.
Actually,
shared
that's much better without the audio.
It is actually, yeah.
That's a very, very silent night. That one. That's the most silent night.
Silentest night ever.
I'll try again. Share audio. I've done that before. And share. Right. Let's go back to this. That bit she says at the end of the song, I've never ever heard anyone else.
No, I think she just adds words into it because I think she did at the beginning of the song.
Well, I think what it is, it's like the Northern Irish thing, because the Northern Irish, so they are, you know, when they do so it is, it's like they say, you know, I don't know if it's a Northern Irish in it where you've got to add so it is or
words,
so
right?
they
Yeah,
are,
I thought that's
they say. So I don't know if that's what they can't help but add words in. Really generalising people from Northern Ireland there, I apologise. Simon saying, has this song got to come by with sound? Really, someone say that. Come bid with sound. I don't mind this. It's quite hot. I think it's quite hot and it's quite good. It wouldn't be known without technical difficulty. Yes.
yeah.
And
Production value. Come on.
Yeah. Stoll just heard. I heard her say potatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes.
It's not even had the video though. The video's so weird. It's so weird.
The video. It is. It does start off with like her.
Like, what? Is he looking through a window or is he just like look? I don't know.
It's like in a loft, because at first I thought, is she a spirit and he's trying to chase her down? But it's quite weird because they're like dressed in Victorian times and like chase through. But there is one bit, and I don't think I got it, where she sat singing and there's a load of light bulbs next to her, so it isn't like they're in Victorian.
Well, that's right though. When he's chasing her, like one minute, like you say, they're all in Victorian, and then when he chases her and she disappears, they reappeared in the high street. Yeah. And I couldn't find out what the shop was, but it was near something. And it was like you said, there was all electric lights. And I thought, hang on a minute, what's going on here? And he clearly could have caught her.
Oh, yeah. It was like 2 seconds for a minute.
Clearly.
To speed up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the soft focus on it reminds me of like some sort of like early 70s, late 60s, either B-movie horror or some sort of softcore porn. It looks really cool when you look at that. And it just but yeah, Come By With Me, a version of the song that sounds like it. Oh, Come By With... Oh, I don't know. This song has got to come by with sound. Oh, like Come By Or? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Simon? Come By... I don't know. It's just, for me, I do like it. I've got to put my hands up. I think I'm one of the only ones. But as well, the music video does have our first lookalike as well.
Okay.
This guy. Oh, sorry. It's not the first lookalike because Makamula says she looks a bit like Audrey Hepburn a bit.
Yeah.
I'll have to sort it out and send it to you. Oh, you will do, Simon. Sort it out, send it to us and let us know. I'll include it in next week's live stream. But yes, first look alike.
Yeah, I think there's a hymn or something called Come Abide With Me.
Oh, nice. Oh, is that the one which is usually played at the FA Cup finals? It's not Lemmy from Motorhead, no.
Oh, but it could be. That was a good guess, actually.
Ah, yes. She does look a bit like Raquel Welch. I'll give you that stall as well. I never had any lookalikes for this one. Yes, the lookalikes are for the man I've got. This is him here.
I have no idea.
Okay, so if it's Neil's thing of lookalike,
it could be anyone. It could be Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone.
He has appeared, right? I'll give you some clues. He has appeared in Christmas specials of his program where he appears with someone else. So there's two of them, and it would have probably been in the 70s. I think.
Eric Morecambe.
Not Morecambe and Wise. No.
Two Ronnies. Ronnie Barker.
No, not the two Ronnies. It's not. It's not Cannon and Ball. It's not Little and Large before you go through all the double. Ant and Deck. It's not Ant and Deck.
I don't know any more duos.
No, it's not Gonzo, but that could be a lookalike.
Laurel and Hardy. I don't know.
It's not Bobby Ball. It's a sitcom from the 1970s.
Oh, Steptoe and Son.
Steptoe and Son. Yes, it is Henry H. Corbett from Steptoe and Son.
Yeah.
Which one's he supposed to look like?
The one with the sideburns. The one who says, "You dirty old man." Not the dirty old man. The one who looks like
the other one.
But this song is over 200 years old because it was wrote. Well, originally it was an Australian carol wrote in 1818. Again, being covered by loads of people. Percy Sledge, Josh Grogan, Mariah Carey, Nat King Cole, The Temptations. In 1991, Sinead O'Connor's wasn't even the highest charting version of this. Because
Really?
Simon and Garfunkel released a version and that got to number 30.
So I'd rather listen to that. I think Simon and Garfunkel will probably do a pretty cool version.
Yeah. But theirs wasn't the highest. Sorry, Lynn?
I was going to say, I used to know how to play it on the keyboard. 5, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3.
I thought you were going to say the recorder.
On the keyboard.
The highest charting version of this in the UK charts was by a band who had done it with a double A side of Cat Amongst the Pigeons in 1988. They got to number 2, and that band is.
I don't know.
Them,
yeah.
What?
That one's just been on Strictly, man.
I don't watch Strictly, so again, pass.
All right, Bros. It was Bros. Bros got to number 2 in the charts with the double A side of Silent Night and Cat Amongst the Pigeons. I've never even bothered listening to it, so but yes. Because right, I think I've got a request here, Laney. Stall wants a version on the kazoo, please.
Version of Silent Night.
Yes.
I have got it somewhere.
If it's next year.
Paul McAmula went and watched me video with
you can do it.
Do you want a bit of Silent Night?
McAmula thought you were going to say you know how to play it on the kazoo, so I think you need to prove you can.
Yeah. He's laugh now.
Here she goes. Hang on, take a breath. Don't laugh.
Thank God, that's how you know.
See, that would have made Sinead's version so much better.
I was just ready to get the candle out and just like.
He said that my ode to Jason Momoa was hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? Did you go back and watch it?
I need to go back. So Jason Momoa, right? So your ode to Jason Momoa.
It's basically Mistletoe and Wine with the lyrics changed, and it was about Jason Momoa.
Right, I will go back and watch this before the New Year's Eve special. Which Laney, here's a quick plug. Laney, New Year's Eve for loads of hours. Go over and watch her.
Loads of hours.
I'm pointing that way. I'm just pointing. Yeah, down there. Laney, down there. Not over there. That's Henry C. Corbett. Down there. Yeah. But yes, well done with your kazoo playing, Laney. Well done.
Thanks. You're very welcome.
Next up, we have Alan Jones with Walking in the Air.
Why is there a teddy bear on it, not a snowman?
Yeah, I've only noticed that tonight, and I was like, oh, there's a teddy bear there. I didn't realise why there's it's like Super Ted's version. I don't know.
That's not Super Ted, though.
Yeah, wait, it could be a naked Super Ted.
Yeah, it could be.
Actually, we're saying naked Super Ted, but Super Ted actually ripped off his skin to reveal his suit, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. That is so
He did.
true.
Yeah. Welcome along, Junie. Welcome along.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Judy.
I
You
think
love
that
lines,
bear
Junie.
looks like, what was his name? The bloke.
Oh, with the puppet,
Yeah, looks like him.
Nookie Bear.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, look, yeah.
looks like him. Apart from his nudie bear. Anyway, this might be controversial, but I really just like this.
You're not the only one. Getting a bit sick of this one, Makamula.
Yeah, just a bit overplayed.
I like this song. Watch the Snowman, Christmas morning. I like this song. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Julie
it's nostalgic for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. Like I've said, it obviously reminds most people of this.
Yeah.
First played in 1982, I think, wasn't it?
The thing is, right? Like, what I really don't get about this, right, is that if you were really, walking in the air and all of that, surely it would have been upbeat and not like friggin' dreary. It's so dreary. You know what I mean? Like,
the other question I want to ask is, I need you either Neil to clarify or someone in the chat. Is it in the film? It's not actually Alan Jones singing it.
No.
no.
Yeah, I've got that down here. It was Peter Orty. It's Anti without the N in. Peter Orty, who sang it in the cartoon version. But then they went to re-record it for Toys R Us advert in 1985. By that time, Peter's balls had dropped.
Ah, right,
So
okay.
then they had to get Alan Jones in.
Right.
Alan Jones goes on to Fame and Fortune.
Yeah.
Peter Orty talks like this.
He's holding his balls up. I actually, funny enough, when we were listening to this, I said to Lainey, it's like YouTube randomly gives you stuff. There was actually Alan Jones singing with, I think it might have been this year, like a choir boy from this year, and like this choir boy was singing really, really high, as you can imagine, and Alan Jones just sounded shit.
Yeah.
He sounded really bad.
He's gone through the same phase that Peter did. So what goes around comes around, Alan.
He's got a permanent slot on Songs of Praise because of it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Where's Peter now? I don't know. He's
good.
I don't know. He's probably drunk in a gutter, wishing what could have been. You know what I mean?
Cursing out Alan Jones.
Yeah. That could have been like going to people. That could have been me. That could have been me. I could have been that. Nia says she loves this song. Junie used to love it, but it's overplayed now. Welcome along, Alvin. Welcome. I think Alan Jones did the remake recently with Old Self in a Oh, that would have been a bit freaky for me. Like, and Phil says the 50p coins with the snowman are worth a pretty penny, especially the 2018 version. Must be a low mintage, but were they like Macca, Muller, and Peter? Were they actually released in the UK or were they Isle of Man one? Because Isle of Man have always done Christmas 50p. I know that. It's been that long since I've looked at coins and everything. Upload a wee vlog about Roughton afternoon in Sunderland area as it's our last day here. We had to head up the roads to my brother-in-law's Bathgate tomorrow, and time has gone. So that's the thing. Christmas does seem to just go. It's such a build-up, and then just on the day, especially when you're everything into. Oh, Makamula says he's got all 5. There were the UK coins as well, Phil's saying, but not for circulations.
So they were like specials, were they?
Yeah, they're specials, not for circulations. So
right.
You get them probably direct from the Royal Mint.
Mint, yeah, like special packs or whatever. Right.
Lindsay Almond says this song is annoying. Our neighbour used to play this every single Christmas morning. He would sing it in a high pitched voice. But like, I was going to sing Silent. I've got Silent Night in my head. I was going to sing. We're walking in the air.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God!
I've got a full. Is it a falsetto voice? I've got an annoying voice, to be honest.
That was high for a bloke. Holy crap, Neil!
Oh, I can do the full range. I'm like.
I'm sure you can.
I can do the full range. I'm not saying it's in tune, but I can do.
All right, okay.
The music video just sees Alan Jones going for a walk with his Yorkshire Terrier, presumably in the valleys. I don't know. Basically, go and fly a kite, but that's it.
Is that what that is? Is it a kite?
It's a kite. I thought it was an umbrella,
Right.
but right at the end of the
I
video,
couldn't figure out what it was.
Because I was like, that looks like an umbrella, but a really crap umbrella, like it's going to blow inside
Yeah,
out.
I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Junie, she said I've broke her ears. And now she smashed Store's Crystal Collection. Sorry,
dear.
people.
There's dogs howling all over the country now.
I think dogs mostly only heard the last bit. Anyone over the age of 60 are probably going, is he speaking? I can see his lips moving. My favourite version of this, though, was when Iron Brew did a version.
I'm sipping on an iron brew. My chili's no man made, says he would like some too. I tell him get your own. He looks like he is going to cry. I tell him once again, the iron brew is mine.
I love it.
No, I'm falling through the air.
I'm falling through the air.
I wonder where I'm going to land.
I remember this.
My iron brew and let go of my hand.
I just think that's a brilliant version, yeah. Yeah, the Iron Brew version was the cool, yeah. It is just
Yeah,
a
that's
good
cool.
parody of a song, yeah. But yes, let's move along to the Magnets with A Winter's Tale.
Okay.
I hadn't heard this version before this, but I do like it. I've only ever heard David Essex's version.
Yeah.
And I think, but I don't know. I think I like this one better.
No, I was kind of the opposite. It was like, I know this song. Why does this song sound so familiar? And I just couldn't place it. So that's what Lainey said who it was. And no, it's just not quite as good.
Yeah, because trying to search for the Magnets, I was on ages because I couldn't find any. All this is what was on YouTube when it was playing the version I put underneath. But I couldn't find like an album from them or whatever, and I was just like, couldn't really find much information. All I found out was they're a British a cappella band who formed whilst at the University of College in London, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, like they've had this album out, they've had this album. It's just them. Didn't really mind it. Obviously, David Essex is a version most people know. But I'm not David Essex.
Yeah, and again, I think if this came on and maybe the David Essex version came on, you probably couldn't really tell much of a difference if you didn't listen too hard to it.
Yeah, they had all that sort of background harmonizing shite in it that just didn't work for me because it felt disorientating, and I don't know if it's because I know the original, which you know what I mean.
Because David Essex was basically aimed at women of the 70s who were mothers in the 80s. That's who I think David Essex's targeted audience is. You know what I mean? Like, my mum loved David Essex. My wife's mum loved it. And there was a certain type of woman,
Yeah.
ooh, I like David Essex. You know what I mean? He had the certain type of thing. Just going back there, McFly did a fab cover of this song. So this song, was it the last song then? McFly done Walking in the Air. Oh, that I've never ever heard that. Stall thinks Ryanair should do a version of We're Walking in the Air. Not a good cover for me.
Well, no one should do covers. No one. Because the thing with covers is either exactly the same, or it's just garbage.
There is good covers, but it's rare.
Yeah.
There is more bad covers than there is good covers. There is more bad covers.
Good covers are a rarity.
Yeah, if you're playing percentages, you're gonna stay away from covers.
Yeah.
And Simon doesn't think this is a good cover. Thinks the original is better. Stall's saying so the magnets didn't stay together. I don't think so because I couldn't find anything. Yeah, Mac Muller said there was no traction. There was no traction to them. Yeah.
The forces beyond their control.
Yes.
Demagnetized.
So this was originally wrote in 1982 by Mike Batt. Most of you won't know who Mike Batt is, but basically he was the Wombles. He wrote the Wombles.
I love the Wombles.
The Wombles. That was Mike Batt. So it was wrote by him and Tim Rice. Sunderland supporter who also wrote, helped write Joseph and the Technical Dreamcoat, Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, and loads of other stuff with Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Okay.
And it was originally a hit for David Essex in 1983, where it got to number 2, just being kept off the number 1 spot.
So when was this released then? When was this Magnets version released?
This Magnets version, I don't know. I can't seem to find anything.
Can't find it?
I can't find anything. So it would have been like, I think the late 90s. I think they've just got a cheapo song because if they're getting the David Essex version, it might have cost them, say, 10,000. Yeah. To get this version, it might have cost them £10. You know, there's a variation in price.
Yeah, it shows. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the lovely Ronan Keaton should do a cover. He's so good at covers.
Right, Junie, you can leave now.
But yeah, it was kept off number 1 spot by Can't Hurry Love, which we did cover in the very first episode of Now That's What we call a live stream. There you go, all comes back together.
Oh.
So, go into a song which isn't a cover. It is I think it's a decent Christmas song. It's Mud, Lonely This Christmas.
I love this song.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you do like this? I thought you went, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is like the saddest Christmas song ever, but it's such a banger.
Yeah.
I used to always think it was Elvis when I was younger, though.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, it does sound like Elvis. They're a glam rock
band. Because my mum would have corrected us straight away if I even decided to think that one. But my mum did like this song as well. And when the kids were young, I changed the lyrics to this song and we sang it to my mum. I have not got the lyrics on us to remember what it was that we sang, but yeah, I did that. So it's got a bit of a soft spot in me.
Yeah, I do like this song. Again, do you know what I was thinking after we were listening to it, Lainey? Do you know what it's almost like? It's almost like a 70s version of Last Christmas.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's what very much a 70s Last Christmas.
Yeah, it's very much a Christmas love song, you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
It would have been I wonder how many people bought it for someone that might have broke up with, like.
Oh yeah, totally. It covers all of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, wrapped something up and posted like the cassette or the 7-inch single through the letterbox or whatever, you know. So, Lindsay and Alvin saying it's a classic. Stalls, it's a good one. This is a good one. I like it. Mac Muller likes it. Yep, this is a good one.
I gotta say though, there is a looky-likey. I think that the main singer actually looks like Mike Reid.
Ah, yes, because is it there you go.
Yeah, total Mike Reid. What is that hideous thing? Oh, I never noticed that before.
Oh, well, that's the thing. The music video I originally tagged wasn't the one which I thought it was because this is from what there isn't really a music video for this. But
Did we watched the one where they're all sat down and he's by a Christmas
Yeah,
tree?
they're all sat down.
yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was just another top of the pops performance. But looking into it, this is a really famous top of the pops performance.
Right,
Did I not
okay.
change it? I don't know if I didn't change it. I was meant to change it. Sorry, folks. But this famous Top of the Pops one is where Mike Reed is singing along with a ventriloquist. It isn't Mike Reed, by the way. The ventriloquist had a ventriloquist.
I tell you what, the dummy looks like Bobby Bull.
Rock on, Tommy!
Yeah.
Simon saying he's glad it hasn't been covered for an album, but it is a Christmas classic. Love the Lord Charles puppet doll. Yeah, but this ventriloquist doll, and at the end of the video, they basically all get covered in false snow, and then the puppet says the famous line.
Oh, check the dump of snow.
Merry Christmas, darling, wherever you are.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, he's still a total Elvis wannabe, isn't he?
Yeah, he is just Elvis. It was Christmas number 1 in 1974 as well. It was Mud's second Christmas number 1, but yes, eventually we get a Christmas number 1 after all them ones ago, you know. So, but yes, it is a Christmas classic.
Yeah.
No wonder he was lonely with that creepy puppet.
That's what it was. He invited the women over, and he was like, "I'm just going to invite, this is my friend."
Yeah. Hello, ladies.
Hello. That's the true Frosty the Snowman, the dummy.
Do you think he gets a puppet and goes, "Oh, threesome"? Where you going? Come back, lady.
Jesus.
Let's quickly move along for another song, which I could not find anything of. It's from State of Heart. Could not find anything on them with Please Come Home from Christmas. It's basically the karaoke version of Please Come Home for Christmas.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it's just like they've gone, can we get a karaoke track on here because it seems quite popular at the moment? So,
yeah, I was sat there waiting for someone to sing. It was like, again, I know this song and I know there's words, even though I don't know what the words are, but I can hear the words in my head. Why is there no words? And then we had to go looking.
It's because you
one
Bon Jovi version or the Eagles version. You know what I mean?
Wait, I know the Bon Jovi version. Simon's saying the Bon Jovi version's best.
Yeah,
Bon
easy.
Jovi version's the one which introduced me to this song. I didn't know any ones before. It was 94. 94 got number 7 in the charts. I remember. I think I've even got it on a mixtape. Like what I taped.
Have you got it on a mixtape? No.
It's not even a mixtape. It's just a tape I taped off the charts.
Yeah.
Probably in 1994.
It's like the 90s version of Wham's Last Christmas now. We're like version.
But this version, just because it's like a shit Kenny G, it is Bill Clinton for me because Bill Clinton and he's like always playing the saxophone. This is
Holy crap! Is that Bill Clinton? Holy crap! It's so good.
That's Bill Clinton. It is Bill Clinton playing this song, by the way.
Okay.
That is just Bill Clinton. I've got Bill Clinton from the Arsenio Hall show when he was. This is
I
when he was running
was going to say,
for
holy
president
crap!
in America. This is when he was running for president in America, and he went on Arsenio Hall in America, big talk show over there, and joined in with the house band and played like the saxophone. He went up massively in the polls because he could play the saxophone. It wasn't the only thing what was blown in that. But yes, when I hear something like this on a saxophone, it does just remind me of Bill Clinton playing the saxophone during his campaign election. But yeah, the original was wrote in 1960. This was wrote and released by Charlie Brown, not this bloke. but the musician in 1960, and it got to 76 in the US charts. The Eagles covered it in 1978, got to 30 in the UK, in 18 in the US. But again, it's one of them songs been covered a number of times.
Yeah, well, imagine.
Most recently, Kelly Clarkson covered it, and George Ezra covered it
Oh
last
God,
year.
I can't stand that guy. He can go and
Got
jump
to number 8 in the charts.
off the show cliff.
I like him.
I agree with you. I totally agree. George Ezra, I don't know. I
I just can't. It grates on me. I can't listen to him.
I don't know what it is about him. There's just something about him. I don't like. Sorry,
Yeah.
George, if you're watching. But
Yeah, sorry, George, if you're listening, but
yeah.
your voice grates a little bit.
Going back to the last song, Stoll was saying his face is covered in the white stuff. Yes, the snowman must have brought the snow.
So that traumatized me. I can never unlearn that. I wish I'd never learned that. No.
Lindsay and Alvin only know the Bon Jovi version.
Yeah.
Oh, and Stoll saying he went on to substitute the saxophone for a cigar.
Yeah, Lent.
Yeah, so did Monica.
Yeah, got someone to suck and he stopped blowing or whatever that was. I don't know. I didn't mind the instrumental of this that bad. Like, it compared to some of the things we've heard tonight already, and some too here, it wasn't too bad. But obviously, I do prefer the Bon Jovi version if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But as well, it's not the most karaoke version of a song we've been past yet, because there's a one coming up, and I think it is someone just singing on the karaoke. So bear with us, because there is worse to come. But moving along, Vanessa Williams from her Christmas album.
Who is Vanessa Williams?
Have you said? Well, Vanessa Williams, she was on Ugly Betty. She was
she's been in quite a few things, but
Wilhelmina, I think, in Ugly Betty.
Yeah.
I also know she's married to Rick Fox from the LA Lakers, who used to play for the LA Lakers.
That still doesn't mean anything, but
I've got another fact about that. She was Miss USA. I think she might have been even the first black Miss USA, but she was disqualified because some old photos of her posing topless come to light after she won Miss USA and got banned.
Shock horror,
Miss USA.
I'm clutching my pearls right now.
Oh, Stoll just confirmed she was Miss America and the first black winner. There you go.
She did save the best for last.
Yes, that is a really well. This song is like they've taken a Christmas classic, ruined it by trying to make it sound like "Save the Best for Last."
Yeah. Like I literally just wrote "Just No," and I don't think she's the worst singer of anything.
No.
Yeah, I've got. Oh no! For fuck's sake, just stop. Is what I've got written down. Another shite cover. But again with the saxophone on this, total 80s vibes with the sax going on.
Yeah. It is just like they've just thought, we'll jazz it up a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simon's saying it's like something what would be played in a pawn shop. Yeah, I think it was Clinton Cards used to have sort of Last Christmas sung by some random who's just come out of college and wanted a cheap 50 quid for singing a song, you know what I mean, over a backing track. And there's a lot of these like where it is just played in like Poundland or Clinton Cards or the card.
Any shopping mall, totally.
Who don't want to pay the full licensing fees for the other stuff. But yeah, Stoll's even saying she had to step down. It was for nudie photos, I'm positive. Originally, this was also wrote for a movie, Meet Me in St. Louis, which was originally sung by Judy Garland.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the version I'm used to, but I don't know if it's just like a Mandela effect, like me mind playing tricks. I don't know if it's Nat King Cole's. Did Nat King Cole? See, I've got down here. It's been covered by various artists: Christina Aguilera, Sam Smith, who got 53 in the charts, Frank Sinatra, and of course Michael Bublé. But
I believe Michael Bublé, honestly, somebody needs to kidnap that dude.
He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Michael Bobblehead.
Yeah, Simon saying you can tell this album's coming to an end because it's just therefore a filler song. Yeah, originally the the Judy Garland song got to number 27 in the charts in 1944. But when I looked back at it, I did see her because she sings it like a little girl,
Mm.
and I can remember I don't know, like have yourself a merry. I'm positive I can in my mind's eye see like. Actually, I can see Louis Armstrong singing it, but I don't think it was him. I don't know, but it's definitely not Vanessa Williams.
Frank Sinatra sang it.
Yeah, it might be Frank Sinatra who I'm thinking of. Then have yourself a merry. It might be Frank Sinatra. Yes, it might be Frank Sinatra I'm thinking of. Yes, but definitely they didn't want to pay the rights for Frank Sinatra. £10, so
Because
they've
why
gone
would
for a
you?
cheaper version, £500 Vanessa Williams. You know, so. But that's the thing. It's there's a podcast I listened to, and there was a guy on there.
5 pence, you mean?
Yeah, well, I think she's worth more than 5 pence because save the Nat King Cole sang it. I think and Mark Muller thinks Nat King Cole sang it, so it might be Nat King Cole I'm thinking of. But yeah, there is better versions of this. Basically, it's not badly sung. There's just much better versions because it's not her big hit. What they tried to sort of make it into.
Did she have a big hit? You're just making that up.
No. What was the hit you said, Lainey?
Save the best to last, I think.
Which you might say this album doesn't do.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Like, if you're expecting it to go any better from here, then you're going to be really disappointed.
The one song, maybe?
Maybe.
Actually, there's 2 songs coming up which do sort of go whoop and it goes down again. But yeah, Michael Ball from his Christmas album.
Oh, look at him. Don't you just want to slap him in the face? What's he thinking? What kind of look is he trying to do there? Is he like trying to be cheeky? Is he trying to be sultry? No, he's just trying to be a twat.
No, he's been like a little choir boy. It's Christmas. I'm like a cheeky choir boy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's just trying to be a little choir boy.
Ladies, coming at me. And the only people buying this are old people because he that's his target audience. But they think, oh, look at me, so cheeky. And
he's so cheeky. That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm a cheeky little lad, but I'm at least 55 in this picture.
Lindsay and Alvin saying Bing Crosby also sang it. He's such a lovey. I hate him in the race.
Eight-year-old target audience that he has. They love him, don't they?
Yeah, Simon's saying this is one of his favourite Christmas songs. He hasn't ruined it, but the original was better. Basically, he's just taken Chris Rea's voice out.
Oh, come on, yeah.
There is no like. At least.
Do you know what I've written down? I'll tell you what I've written down. Michael, you should go car share with Chris.
Yeah, because it's there's nothing changes in it. At least other songs, Ronan Keating, at least he pretended to be Jack Sparrow when he sang not Gangs in New York, Fairy Tale in New York.
I thought that Michael should stay behind and not go.
Yeah. Leave him hitchhiking on the side of the road.
Stay hitchhiking.
Yeah.
No, it's not the worst, and like you said, he hasn't made any changes to it, but it's just too much of a classic to be given.
Yeah, don't mess with it again. Yeah, you're singing it how it was sang originally, and you're not doing it better.
Yeah, it's just the same. See, like Simon says, his mum loves him, or his mum loves him. Michael Ball, and he sort of does appeal like a bit of an older generation.
Are Michael Ball and Michael Bublé the same people?
No.
Michael Bublé seems to be the Canadian Michael Ball, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure they're the same people. Some shenanigans going on here.
Michael Ball seems to attach himself to Alfie Boe at the moment. Every time you see Michael Ball or Alfie Boe, they're like one's behind the other. They seem like attached at the hip now.
They're all clones.
I don't mind Alfie Boe. A lot of people don't like Alfie Boy. I don't mind him. Junie's there again, though. Can't stand him. He's a bit smarmy. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at him in that picture. You can't quite decide if he's like, yeah, look at me, I'm all cutesy, or he's a little bit cheeky. Yeah, no, he's just not good. And now it's his song.
To me, he's like a Christian Darren Day.
Yeah, I think this comes into the extra shite covers.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. It was recorded for his Christmas album called Christmas in 1999. The original, however, was recorded as a B-side to Hello Friends in 1986. And then it was re-released as a single on its own in 1988, getting only number 53 in the charts. So it only got
play
to
the
53.
Mother in Hairspray. He did. Stephen's asking if he played the Mother in Hairspray.
Oh, right.
He
did. In the remake?
The stage version.
Oh, the stage, right? Okay, no, the stage version. Because John Travolta's the mother in the remake, isn't he?
Yeah.
But last year, Chris Rea's version got to number 10. So in 2021, it got number 10. The song "Driving Home for Christmas" is referring to driving back to Middlesbrough, and anyone who has been to Middlesbrough, you would prefer to be stuck in traffic. That's all I'm saying. You would wish there was top of toe and tailbacks.
It doesn't quite work out then, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It should be like, you can't see anything, so that you'd be like,
top to toe and tailbacks. We are covered in smog.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the Road to Hell. I don't know if you know Chris Rea's like big hit, Road to Hell.
Yeah.
It's basically
that
it's about the A19. What you say? Yeah. Well, it is. It's about the A19. It's about the road to Middlesbrough. So it's like driving home for Christmas. It's the road to hell. You know what I mean? It's just
okay.
Like, you need to mash up with that song. Yeah. But yes. Again, Michael isn't the only person. A lot of covers. We might have gotten a better version because it has been covered by other people. Joe McElderry.
Oh God.
Saint Etienne, which might have given it something else because I quite like Saint Etienne songs. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yay!
Dorsey. And also Stacey Solomon in 2011, who got a number 27 in the charts on the back of an Iceland advert.
Oh God.
Oh my God, Stacey Solomon! Oh no!
Stacey Solomon.
We could add obviously, it was 11 years before this was put out, but yes, Stacey Solomon covered number 27 in the charts. So you got to take the rough with the smooth, at least considering there's some other people. This is a bit of a smooth one compared to Stacey Solomon. But yes. Now moving on to a song which I didn't think I knew. As soon as I listened to it, I was like, love this song.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Bridget Jones or like British Christmassy, what you call rom-com things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do really like this song.
It's funny because I was expecting this to be like, I didn't know the name of these, obviously. So when we were doing it, I was thinking of Two Unlimited, you know what I mean? Kind of thinking Two Unlimited. And then obviously it's winter
outside. Spring in my heart. Did you think that?
That was exactly what I thought.
I think my singing's knocked Sharon off.
Can you probably just left on purpose? She's not there. She must have fell off.
She's not there.
She's just left in disgust. But my other thought was, I really love the song. However, and like their voices are amazing. It's very the Supremes. I think the one in the middle reminded us very much like Diana Ross. I later found out that these were Barry White's backing singers.
Yes.
and the middle one was actually married to Barry White at one point.
Oh, nice.
The collars were something else on their tops, on their attire. Yeah, them collars were like, whoa.
I don't know what was bigger, the collars or the flares.
I think it was the collars. I think they were going to take off. But I don't get Christmas song from it.
Oh wait, I think it's the mention of winter because it's winter.
But it's kind of like the innocent version of "Baby, It's Cold Outside" in a sense.
Yeah, I understand.
But there's no. Yeah, apart from it being winter, there's nothing else there. But... yeah, I think the were stolen off Nun's heads.
Just looking at lol, bless Stacey and her craziness. Just like Mac Miller saying, just like the Supremes. This gets played, as Simon saying, it gets played a lot in retail. It grows on you. For me, it is the song which. Did you think that, Kay, as well? That "Baby, It's Cold Outside, but in my heart it's spring." It does remind you of like Bridget. No, not that one, Ava. It's a bit like it's like off Bridget Jones or something, or like like a rom-com. Yeah, she thinks it's like off a rom-com as well.
Yeah, I could say that because, like, I suppose if you say like, there's like I think there's a bit in Bridget Jones where she's sitting eating chocolate and just flicking through TV, and I could hear a song like that being played over the top or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. I do like it. Apart from the beginning bit, it has a minute of this. It's a minute of them just going and the piano playing. If they can cut that down, it's like my intros go on for a bit too long, and I know I need to cut them down. I've get my idea from these guys because they're and the piano players.
You're getting the realization that it's too long from these guys. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. Listen to this, and I'm going, I do like this song, but this goes on a bit.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys go, I do quite like this live stream, but Jesus Christ, how Neil, it's
we do.
Yeah. Okay. I apologize. I will try to condense it down. This is on Phil Spector's Christmas album. If not, it sounds like it should be. I think it was because, like you said, Love Unlimited was formed with the help of Barry White, who actually co-wrote this song with Phil Pelletti. And it was originally released, this song, by Felix Taylor in 1967. It got to number 42 in the charts. This version, however, was released in 74 and peaked. It had more success in the UK because it peaked at number 11 in the UK charts. In the US, however, it only got 83 in the charts. It has been covered, however. It has been covered by Steps for Christmas with Steps on their tour in 2012.
Jeez.
So yes. So at least we've got the original here.
Yeah.
But yes. We'll continue on. I've just checked. Sharon's still not in. And she's probably... To be honest, Sharon's probably thought, yeah, this is one of the better songs, and even this is a bit shit, so I'll just log off.
Yeah, I give up now.
Yeah. Because next up, we have Hannah Morris and When a Child is Born.
Who on earth is Hannah Morris?
Well, I have never, ever heard of Hannah Morris. Tried to search her online, right? The only thing I got is she's doing weddings now around the Cardiff and Bristol area. So if you live around that area and you're looking for someone, please head over to Hannah Morris music.com and you might be able to get her to play sax and sing at your wedding or event or whatever. To be honest, that might not even be the same Hannah Morris who's this song sung by.
Is it the same Hannah Morris?
I don't know, because this version, for anyone, if you click below, click the link or whatever, it sounds like a really bad karaoke version. It is terrible.
Awful.
It's
Awful.
because I was thinking, was it some young lass? Because she does sound really young. I don't know if I've got a copy of that singing here. No, I haven't. I haven't even bothered putting one in. It does sound like a young lass, and I was like, was she on the X Factor or something, or is Simon Cowell like promoted? But I don't think, because I was thinking like Britain's Got Talent, but I don't think Britain's Got Talent was out in 2000. So
No.
it is just a really bad version. Has she gone to put out the bins? Oh my, no.
I wish she'd
Macamula is asking, is she putting out your bins, Lenny?
I wish she'd put mine out, then I don't have to batter my son's head about it.
When a child is born, beware they may grow up and have a horse's mouth.
Horse's mouth.
Never heard this song. Sorry, Hannah. Yeah, I've heard the original. The original by Johnny Mathis is fantastic. Brilliant song. It's another one. Should never be touched or retried again.
No, definitely
You will struggle to get this. What were you going to say, Lenny? Sorry?
I was going to say, do you do the talkie bit? Do you stand there and do the talkie bit on the Johnny Mathis thing?
Yeah, but he's got that voice where it's like a deep voice where women would probably go, "Oh, Johnny, my clothes have fell off. Oh, I fell into your bed." You know what I mean? He has got that smooth voice where it's just like, "Hello, oh," you know what I mean? Women would like swoon at his feet. Or men, I don't know if he's gay. He might be gay. It could be men. He's getting fallen on his feet, but he has got that smooth voice which would talk someone into bed. But yes. Never ever heard, like most people in this chat here, never heard this song. Sorry.
Still alive. He's 87.
He's 87.
Aye.
Bummer neck. Yeah, Simon's never heard this song. Sorry, Hannah. She possibly, I think there's a chance Hannah
to be
could
fair,
be
Simon, Hannah should say sorry to you.
To be honest, everyone, if you're watching, go over to Hannah and say she has appeared on the live stream tonight. We all apologise for never hearing your version. If it is the same Hannah Morris, if it is, get in touch. We'll get you on in a future now that it's what they call a live stream. I would love to get you on.
Not to sing.
All right, lady. You're trying to cause bother. She hasn't even appeared yet.
Sorry, I'm joking. You've heard what I'm doing and my singing. I can't say nothing.
No, I'll tell you what, Hannah, you can come on and play your saxophone and Lainey will come to you with that, I nearly said harmonica, with that kazoo. I nearly said harmonica. Like,
you can come on and drown us out.
Macamula's never listened to this. Have no idea on this one. Like Johnny Mathis' version of this. When Johnny Mathis is like the version which I think everyone knows. The song is originally from an Italian song called Salido. This was put together with English lyrics of When a Child is Born. And it was first released by Michael Holm in 1974. But then Johnny Mathis got Christmas #1 in 1976 with this. Oh, hold on. Didn't we already have a Christmas #1 in 1976? I don't know. Was Mud Lonely This Christmas not Christmas #1?
Could have been.
Actually, no. Lonely This Christmas wasn't Christmas #1 by Mud. It was #1 in January in the year after, I think 76. But Johnny Mathis got to #1 in 1976 with this version, which is the best version. I think. Don't trust us on that. Maybe do your own research. Again, she isn't the only person to cover this. Again, cover. Other versions include Bing Crosby, G4, not the security company, the actual band.
There's been a power cut with Sharon's, by the way.
Oh, there's been a power cut?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm glad she just hasn't logged off because of
because of you.
Yeah, because of me singing. Matt Monroe, someone else who Kenny Rogers, Sarah Brightman, Charlotte Church, the Moody Blues, Willie Nelson, El Divo, and Antonio Bunya, Andrea Bonetti, I can't even read my own writing. Demis Roussos, Joe McElderry again. In a version I can remember is Cilla Black.
Ah.
I can remember Cilla Black's version of like, well, to get a Cilla Black voice, you've just got to say surprise, surprise, when a child is born. Actually, that sounds more like the Bee Gees doing a version, like, a ray of hope.
Yeah, Alan Jones and Cilla Black in the Bee Gees are very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
Martin says the picture in the background, he thought it said pick a shovel. It does look like that.
Pick a shovel.
Pick a shovel.
Simon saying, lol, justice for Hannah.
Yeah.
I need to try. I'm going to contact. I'm going to try and get Hannah on here just to try it. See if it is the Hannah Morris. If not, and you're in the Bristol and Cardiff area, at least book her for like some corporate event if you've got one coming up or a wedding.
If it was you, would you admit that you were that Hannah Morris?
I don't know. She's not just a musician though, Lainey, you've got to realise. She's also a teacher and a performer.
Yeah.
It was the high notes that cut Sharon's power. Okay, sure. Oh, I sound like Mickey Mouse, not the Bee Gees. I've got a career there with Disney at least. Next up, we have a song which for me is a Christmas song. And why on earth this is being put on here, I do not know. Do you agree?
I don't mind this song, but it's no Christmas song. That's what I put.
Yeah. Michael Miller says he loves this song. Don't get us wrong. I think it is a really good song. I was like, this isn't a Christmas song. Why on here? I listened to it. I was like, it is a good song. I do like this song. She's got a fantastic voice, Dana Carroll. But it isn't a Christmas song. It's just totally not Christmas song. Looks like Michael Jackson. Ah, she does. Oh, I've got a lookalike for people. Thanks, Stoll. Who does this look like?
Jackson.
I can see where he's coming from.
I can't.
Put a white glove on a hand there. Michael Jackson.
That just looks like he's creeping in from the other side.
Yeah. Lindsay and Alvin love Dana Carroll, but not Christmassy. Not a fan here of the song, so it's not for me. All right. Yeah, it's just not. It's not a Christmassy song. It's one of them songs which was always on like the Love album, which was advertised by Time Life at 3 o'clock in the morning on some random cable channel. But yeah, it's not a song. Even though James Masterton did describe it as a Christmassy ballad. Doesn't mention Christmas. It's got nothing about it. He did this. I was looking at reviews from when it was released. So James Masterton said that. Also, Culture Beat from the Mr. Vane fame reviewed it for Smash Hits magazine when it was released and give it 4 out of 5. I would agree with him. It is a good song.
Yeah.
But it's not a Christmas song. It's originally from a musical called Sunset Boulevard. That does not. It's not like it's Winter Wonderland or it's Sunset Boulevard. It's a Hollywood thing. It's not a Christmas song. Nia again loves this song. A lot of people. It is a good song. Don't get us wrong. It is a good song. It got number 5 in 1993, and it was the 64th biggest selling hit of the year. But again, not a Christmassy song.
No.
It's more of a New Year. Yeah, I'll agree with Lindsay and Alvin. It is more of a New Year's song. That's what they might have been going for at the end of the album. Christmas is over. New Year's coming up towards the end of this. I don't know how long they expect people to play the whole album over. Is it a song every day, like Advent or something?
Yeah.
They get past it and it comes on here. Yes, Porky's. Welcome along, Porky Discounts. It came from the musical Sunset Boulevard. So hardly Christmas. Yes, not a Christmas song. The music video, however,
she's back,
basically
Sharon.
Oh, she's back. She's back.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Hello, Sharon.
Hello, I'm back. Sat in the dark.
Oh, you're back.
Sitting in the
Yeah,
dark.
we generally have had a power cut. I don't know what is going on.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mac,
the
New
lights
Year is mentioned. So Sharon, your take on Dina Carroll Perfect Year?
Right, hold on, let me turn my torch on so I can read my notes.
Things you have to do.
Yeah, it's not an Xmas song, it's not a Christmas song. But as a
Yeah.
song, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
song.
okay.
To me, it'll not get worse song because it's a
No.
good song. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't win the best song, even though you might think it's the best song, but you probably wouldn't put it there because it's off a Christmas album. Maybe if it's off now, like, which year did I say? 93, run 90, about 28 or something, you would probably say it's a good song. Get the candles out for Sharon. Oh, here we go. I'll lend some lights. Here we go. Here we go, Sharon. There you go. Can you see a bit better now?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, like a New Year song. The music video is filmed in sepia. Eventually, someone has found a use for the sepia function on the camera. Because can you remember when you used to always get your phone, you went,
I always
"Oh, it's
say
got
sepia. Is it sepia?
sepia,
I always
potato, potato." Oh, sorry,
I
potato,
don't know.
Potato, 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 potato.
Sepia. But can you remember when you used to get your phone, or like your new phone, you used to go, or a camera, and you used to go, "Oh, it's got a black and white function. Oh, it's got sepia. Oh,
Yeah.
But no one ever used to take photos of that
No.
unless you were dressed as like a cowboy and you want to look like you're in the
Like in the olden days.
Yeah, that's the only reason you would take a photo like that. But yeah, the music video is basically just Dina Carroll. Dina Carroll, a load of shots of random folks, her in a pub, without a drink, by the way. She sat at a table.
Is it a pub in Middlesbrough?
Yeah, well,
Did she get to the end of the roads of hell?
So you've got the table next to us full of drinks, which like need to be finished off, and she sat there, no drinks on her table. So I don't know if she's just like haggling around. Like, gonna buy us a drink, lads.
No, she's waiting to see if anyone comes back for the drinks, and if not, she's going to neck the lot.
Oh, what we used to call at university, mine sweeping.
Yeah.
It did. A lot of me mates used to do it. No, I couldn't bring myself to. Oh, you don't know what's happened. Someone might have went, oh, I don't like that drink, and spat it back in. So there's a lot of me mates saying that. One of the lads, it wasn't a friend of mine. It was a friend of me mate, Radcliffe. I can remember being on a night out, and all the lads were going, right, put a pound in. He's going to drink a pint of piss. And we're like, what?
Oh, that's disgusting.
And he had a pint glass, and he filled up. The lad, was it Will? I think it was a lad called Will. And when we were speaking to him later on, when he spoke, he spitted a bit as well.
Oh,
so when we were talking to him afterwards, he drank this pint of piss for about 15 quid, if that. And I think it was about a tenner, right? But when he was speaking to you, he would, and we were like, oh, you were speaking to him like this? Yeah. But when you're in a nightclub, you're like right next to him. I believe someone just set up a GoFundMe for Sharon's.
That's a GoFundMe. So phone the national. In fact, just phone the national grid and ask them what the hell's going on.
Oh my god. Lindsay and Alvin said, "Oh my god, gross." It was. You were like, you wish you had like a. To be honest, I wish COVID was in, and when people had the masks on, like the screens, it would have been fine. You would just have dripped down the front. It would have been but it wasn't. It was about 12 years beforehand. Next up, probably the last good track we have here. Some people might not. I don't mind it.
I really like it.
It's a classic track. It reminds me of Christmas.
I don't know. See, I find it a little bit jarring and quite uncomfortable.
Well, I didn't realise, but a lot of people thought that this was CGI'd. Bing Crosby and David Bowie. Well, 1970 CGI'd or 80s CGI'd when they done this.
Yeah, holy crap, that would be some good CGI, because...
Yeah. Because people said
It's been a
They
long
meet
time
each
since
other
I've been
and
to
they
do
don't
anything.
really
What's
make
happened
eye
to
contact.
I guess he's changing. Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
When
Well,
Bing Crosby
I
and
think
David Bowie,
I think Lainey is the one to answer why, because she looked it up and she knows why.
come on then, Laney.
So basically, she said it gives her the creeps a little bit, and I was like, "Oh no, I love this song, absolutely love it." And she says, "I just don't, they just don't seem comfortable with each other, etc."
Yeah.
Yeah. So I googled it, and David Bowie was saying that because this is literally just before Bing Crosby died, this was done, and his memory was going, and he repeatedly asked him who he was and things like that. So I guess that's why, because the guy was suffering
Wasn't
with
quite with her. Still, yeah.
dementia, whatever, just before his
Oh,
death.
Bloody hell. Well, when you mentioned about the death, this was on the Bing Crosby, and this is why I think this urban myth come about, that this was what you call it. This is they're not in the same room or whatever. It was recorded, I think, in what month was it? September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was recorded for a TV special in London for Bing Crosby's Merry Old Xmas in September of that year. Bing Crosby then died in October of that year, so it was like a month before he died. So it was like posthumously put out that Christmas. A month prior
I
to
suppose
that,
it's actually quite funny to see, because again, we started off with Bing Crosby
yeah,
when he was really young and sort of near the end, and now he's not.
But as well, it wasn't the only. David Bowie was going around this time promoting his album Heroes in '77. A month prior, well, it wasn't even a month prior, it was a couple of weeks prior to this. He'd appeared on Mark Bolan's TV program called Mark. There was a Mark Bolan from T-Rex had a program called Mark. He appeared on there. A week after he appeared on there, Mark Bolan died in a car accident as well.
No way.
So David Bowie was like, he even said in his autobiography, he went through a stage where I don't want to be on TV with anyone because everyone I'm appearing on TV is dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like obviously a week after Mark Bolan died, a month after Bing Crosby died. So to be honest, if I was booking you from my show, I wouldn't want you on there. I would cancel you, to be honest. So I wouldn't have a problem with that. But yeah, it's not like I'm going to get you on here now, unless I was going to say get Derek Akora on, but Derek Akora's not even with us, is he?
He's gone as well.
Yeah. We'll have to have a seance for them both. Yeah, Stall says, here we go. So I think Stall likes this. Lindsay and Alvin, classic but weird. I think David Bowie was always quite, I don't know, weird in the way he looked. How he bagged Iman, I do not know, because I think she is absolutely stunning. Well, millionaire rock star, I don't know how he bagged her. I would say this is my favourite part of the album. So Simon does like this song. Fun fact, the Drummer Boy song comes from a book written by a distant relative of mine. What?
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Anyone know why it was called Bing?
Hasn't me? Called what?
So
why
Stall's asking,
Bing?
Does anyone know why it's called Bing?
I know his first name is Harry, so.
Oh.
He
invented the microwave.
I was going to say he didn't have notches on his bedpost. He had a bell, and every time he scored, he was like bing,
bing. Yeah. Oh yeah, Stall. If you know why it was called Bing, that would be a good fact.
Yeah, yes. Do tell us, Stall. I'm dying to know.
You're also saying that's Hannah cancelled. Oh, why would?
No, I found some information.
Is it about the song? Because I know the wanted. I think it was Drummer Boy, wasn't it? They originally just wanted to sing Little Drummer Boy, but David Bowie wasn't happy with just singing that, and he wanted I think they tried different versions with like White Christmas, where he was singing like different parts of it. And then they eventually done the peace on earth, can it be?
Yeah, I see.
Peace on
I
earth.
think it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't quite gel for me. I think
I like it.
David Bowie overpowers Bing Crosby
Yeah,
quite a lot.
yeah. It's probably an age thing as well because Bing Crosby probably he was. Did you see he was in his 80s, Laney?
Yeah,
He's in his 70s. He
He's
died at
70s,
73, I think.
73. But even at
again, his
73,
voice is frail, whereas
Yeah.
David Bowie's is quite overpowering.
It
All right.
said that it was to do with a comic strip called the Bingville Bugle, and which was in their daily newspaper. And somehow or other they called me Bingo when I used to deliver the newspaper, and then they knocked the zero off, and it was just Bing.
Yeah.
And so
Julie just said that. Bing acquired the nickname in elementary school either from a prank on a teacher or from a love for the comic of the Bingville Bugle.
Yeah, the Bingville Bugle.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm sure David Bowie died just after his last. He died just before it. I think he knew because didn't he have cancer or something? David Bowie.
Yeah.
I think David Bowie had cancer and he knew he was like in these last stages. So he wrote the album and he wanted it done posthumously. It's a bit like 91 when is it 91 when Bohemian Rhapsody got #1 again? It's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Probably.
And it was a double A side. The second time I got #1, it was like
Freddie
Bohemian.
died.
Yeah, when Freddie Mercury died, it was Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was. Is it Who Wants to Live Forever?
Well, that's from Highlander.
No, that's yeah. There's a song and it's like it's very like a morbid song. Oh, it's
Well,
not
that sounds
morbid.
like Who Wants to Live Forever. Could well be.
Oh, I don't think it is Who Long Wants to Live Forever. There was a song Queen, and when they sang it, even Brian May was saying it was wrote and it was wrote by the drummer Roger Taylor. Oh, what song was it? I can't think of the song. Someone in the chat might know. The Show Must Go. Was it The Show Must Go On? It might be The Show Must Go On, but it is a song where it's like it is. It has got that meaning, a bit like Black Star, and it's one of them things where you know the
music. It is. It is. Whoever just said The Show Must Go On has to be.
The Show Must Go On. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they've done that, it's like Freddie Mercury, he knows he was dying and everything. They recorded it, and it was like, Show Must Go On, we need to release this. And it was probably like David Bowie when he turned around and says, we need to release this after I die, you know what I mean? It's like a final request, you know what I mean? They know they're in the final stages or whatever. And it is quite a nice way for people to remember him, you know. Because David Bowie, he was one of the first. Was it 2016 when we had a load of celebrities?
It just seems like never ending now at the minute.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's because they're all coming to the age group. But I think it was 2016 when it was just like celebrity after celebrity after celebrity, and it just seemed. And David Bowie was one of the main ones around that year. I think he was one of the first ones in I think it was February time when he died. Like I said, it was filmed for the 1977 Christmas special. It wasn't released until 1982 as a single in the UK, where it reached #3 in the charts. But the music video is basically from the Christmas special and is Bing and David Bowie. I can understand where people think it is them CGI'd and put in together, because that doesn't look like. I've just taken a screenshot here from the video, and it doesn't look like they're naturally together. And I think it's just like this bit here. Can you see?
Yeah.
That bit there, the wall and like the suit and everything.
It's just, I think it's just the uncomfortable feeling that you just get from watching it, that they're not. There's no like, sort of repertoire, no thing between them. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it almost seems like they're separate.
Yeah. To be honest, David Bowie doesn't even look well on there, does he? He looks, with him being so thin and
Well,
white.
what was this? 77. He was
Yeah.
probably doing all kinds of drugs and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Paul is just saying, if you listen to his last songs, Show Must Go On, Friends Will Be Friends, Who Want to Live Forever, he was telling us, yeah, it's that's a thing. There's a lot of stuff like this. Makamula saying it was January 26 when David Bowie died. He wrote, "These are the days." Oh, those were the days of our lives. Those were the days. Because Lindsay and Alvin saying it was the Show Must Go On, released in January 1992, 2 months after Freddie died. So, but Christmas number one in 91 was Bohemian Rhapsody, and it must have been These Are the Days of Our Lives. It was like a double A size.
Yeah.
But the Show Must Go. There's possibly a lot of songs like that what musicians do, but obviously Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, they're like, you get musicians and then you get like Bowie and Freddie Mercury who are a different level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of musicians. Talking to musicians who are on a different level, final song is Cliff Richard.
Woo! Woo, woo.
God.
Wow.
To be honest,
Hang on.
right.
I tell you what, Neil, so we just hand this over to Lainey and just like let it have a rant.
Go on then. Lainey, over to you.
This is just disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Like, I'm not religious at all, right? But to take that, the prayer, and then to do what he did with it, it's just terrible.
2 words,
Isn't that a
money
good
grab.
spot, isn't he? Arrogant as book.
Yeah, it's just, that's what I've said. Money grab, money grab, money grab. That's all it is. And if now want to put, like, they had Mistletoe and Wine, which I must say is probably his best Christmas song.
Yeah, we'll let that slide.
Yeah, Mistletoe and Wine. To be honest, he had, I think it was 3 Christmas, was it 3 Christmas number ones in a row? 3 number ones around Christmas time in a row? Because he had, in 88, he had Band-Aid 2, which was part of, not the best Band-Aid, but we'll let that slide, it went to charity. We had Mistletoe and Wine in 89, and then in 1990, he had On a Saviour's Day.
Yeah.
I could even let that slide. It isn't a bad song.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
The thing is,
okay.
right, they took the poem and put it at Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah, Old Lang Syne.
It's the Lord's Prayer, Old Lang Syne.
Then,
and the Lord's Prayer, yeah.
In the songwriting credits, it's fucking Jesus.
What? The songwriting credits is attached to Jesus. So hold on. Where does his royalties for the songwriting credits go?
On
Does it go to the Vatican? Does it go to the Church of England? Oh my God! How arrogant is that?
It is. It's totally in there. Absolutely.
Oh my God! I didn't even realise that. Looking at the comments, Gravy Seller Stall says, "Woo! Best to last, sis, Simon."
Yeah, exactly.
Nia just wants to skip the song altogether.
Yeah, you probably could.
So what has he got to do with Christmas? Lindsay and Alvin can't stand Cliff. It's one of Lainey's favourite songs. She's just in denial, Judy.
No.
It is. It's not even.
No, she's more like she just wants to throw Cliff in denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a terrible song. Like you say,
Yeah,
Old Lang Syne in the background to Lord's Prayer. I'm just getting this. This is them doing Old Lang Syne, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never even thought of that before this. This is the people on the stickmen doing Old Lang Syne there. I think it was probably put on here for them to get Mistletoe and Wine. Cliff's like our company, or Cliff himself says, you can have that, but I want this on there because you think it was Christmas number. No, actually, it wasn't Christmas number 1 in 1999 because Westlife with I Have a Dream.
Mm.
It was a double A side. It was I Have a Dream and what was the other song? I forgot to write it down. It was something like I Have a Dream and Seasons in the Sun was beat Cliff to Christmas #1 in 1999. But this coming out in 2000, it would have been sort of put together in the mid 2000s. So Cliff was still sort of pushing the narrative of this is a brilliant song. Says if you want mistletoe and wine, you've probably got to put this on. And like Simon said before, these are the songs which are fillers put on the end of the albums. Cliff thought it was save the best for last type thing. But yeah, it's
to me, right? The prayer comes from Christianity, right? So he said apparently that he released the single with a neutral view, stating it was a way in which people could unite regardless of their belief system or religion they adhere to. But yet they're using a hymn that is from a religion that he chooses to be part of, Christianity.
Yeah.
And so to me, that's bollocks in a start. I don't know how it won an Ivan Novello award, but then didn't.
Hey, listen, we know about the Ivan Novello awards. Come on now, every mother and his dog's got one of them.
It won an Ivan Novello award for best-selling single in 1999, even though it was only the 7th best-selling single of 1999.
I tell you what, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Right, tomorrow, I'm going to jump on the bus, right? I'm going down the road into Canton. I'm going to steal the blue Ivan Novello plaque off the house, and I'm going to bleed and burn it.
And also, apparently, it reached #2 in a poll of all-time worst singles in 2003.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well done, people who voted in that poll, because this is. I want to know what got #1. I think it'll be Mr. Blobby or Bob the Builder. When was that poll? 2003. It'll probably be Bob the Builder or Mr. Blobby. It's got to be one of them. I'm going to have to try and find that poll from Channel 4 in 2003 because that was terrible. While you're having a look at that, Lainey,
the cheeky girl, Touch My Bum.
Oh, no.
Oh, see, I think Cliff's song's much worse than the Cheeky Girls.
Yeah. Agadoo, 3rd.
Oh, what?
Agadoo's a brilliant song.
No, Agadoo's a banger.
Yeah,
I think if you'd done that now, the results wouldn't be the same, because Agadoo now is gone back from being a shit song to like, a cheesy classic.
Yeah.
It's like hit the bottom, coming back up the other side.
Elton John's Candle in the Wind is 4th.
Yeah, I can see why.
I can see why. Overplayed, and everyone's probably got about 5 copies in the house. Stoll saying they're not people playing Old Lang, like, no, they're not playing people Old Lang Syne. They're just multicoloured pickpockets. The music video for it is from an audience with Cliff.
Yeah.
Where he does this, where he's on stage. It's a bit like the pre.
Does he do the sway dance?
He doesn't, but he sort of does this shuffle. He's got a kid in a wheelchair next to him, and it's like he's taking the piss. Look at, hold on, haven't we wound it back?
That's a big screen there,
I can't get it any bigger. Even when I rub it, look at. Even when I rub it, it doesn't go any bigger. I can't make it any bigger. Sorry. Let's see if I can do, because it's the last slide. Yeah, there we go. So on this here, and there he's like walking along. Have some consideration. There's a kid in a wheelchair next to you. You're like, going, come here, some of my legs. All right, son. It's not even. It's not. I'm singing "Saviour's Day" here, but yeah. Also, he's going a bit like you say, Elton John up there. He might have a merkin on the top of his head there, Lainey.
Definitely.
Yeah, a little bit of toupee going on.
But yes, that is the last question. Thank God.
Ooh, we got there.
It's over.
Yes.
Can go back. 90s tunes.
Yes, going back to 1991 from next week for the tail end of an album, which is probably going to have a load of shit tracks on. Way!
I know, again, God, how many times have we done the homework for now? 18, maybe? And we're going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah, it's the last one with all the crap in it, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
And then we get Now 19, which I can remember because we had it on double cassette, which used to be in a box down there, which my wife made us clear away for Christmas. So it is somewhere around.
In the boxes with all the other CDs and
Somewhere around.
Stall saying the Cheeky Girls could have used the same image for the Touch in the Bum song. Oh yes, from that thing. Right. So as always, we ask you at the end. So
Start putting, Christmas is officially over. Is that because
unfortunately, this is the end of Christmas.
Yeah,
Not
this
until
is
the end
it.
of the live stream.
It's done.
Not until the end of the live stream. We've still got another couple of minutes. Breathe it in, people. Breathe it in. So, please, as Nia's already done, she knows the routine. She's first here. She knows what to do. Please put your favourite song in and your worst song in. Let us know what you want. So, I will ask the ladies first. Lainey, favourite song?
Okay, so I've got a few. There's a few up there. Bing Crosby's White Christmas. I'd also put Little Drummer Boy up there as well. But I'm gonna have to go with Mud's Lonely this Christmas because it just has memories for me. So that's my favourite, and I'm gonna give the worst to Cliff Richard because he's a joke.
Sharon? Could you give me...
Again, that's too many good ones. I did like, which I probably missed, was Love Unlimited.
Yeah.
When I did like that. I wasn't offended by that. I know I missed it. I wasn't here. I did like that, but I'm going to go with Mud. Again,
Mud as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's the saddest Christmas song, and yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic.
And your worst?
I'm worst. I'm torn between Cliff and Skinhead. Ah. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, it's gonna have to be Cliff because that's just just such an arrogant song. Like
you say, it is just basically going. Oh, Jesus wrote this.
Mm.
Oh, Old Lang Syne. We'll just put it toward.
We'll just smush it together. It'll sound good.
To me, that's pushing your own. That's pushing your own religion.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
He was saying it was just to take it, but it's not. That's pushing your religion.
For me, I would go with Love Unlimited. It's one of them songs I didn't realize I knew what it was until I knew what it was, but I didn't know the name of it until I played, and I was like, I really like this.
Yeah, I quite liked it. I quite liked it. It's my number 2 for sure.
Yeah.
It is on a lot of what was the one we watched?
I think is there a load of covers for it as well? Because I feel like that's been covered.
I don't know if it's been covered, but you probably missed this. What I was saying is it reminds me of either Bridget Jones or other what was the one? There was one we watched on Prime this year. I watched it because I listened to a podcast with the guy who wrote it. He was on Chatterbix with Joe Wilkinson and David Earl. Your Christmas on Mine. And it had Angela Griffin. It's basically it is your general.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the type of song which is on them because, like I say, it doesn't command tens of thousands of pounds to be on there, Slade and Wizard and everything like this. But
again, though, I suppose I don't know whether you said, but I've got it written down. It's technically not a Christmas song, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a bit like Baby It's Cold Outside. I think Lainey said Baby
Yeah.
It's Cold Outside. It's in that category, you know. So,
Yeah.
but yes. Worst one. There could be. There is State of Heart. Please Come Home for Christmas musical version. Vanessa, well, it isn't worse because she has a good voice. Michael Ball, Driving Home for Christmas.
Yeah. Again, they could all go in, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hannah Morris. When
Yeah.
you
She is.
Dana Carroll, it isn't a Christmas song. Good voice. Cliff Richard. For me, it's between Cliff and Hannah. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put
You
Cliff
can't
in.
put her in. You can't put her in if you're inviting her on the show.
That's exactly why I'm not putting her in. Cliff Richard is going it's the worst song. Just because Hannah Morris might be a guest in future episodes of Now That's What I Call Live Stream.
What, is she in the side chat, is she?
She's not yet. There is a contact detail on hannahmorrismusic.com.
Yeah, and then
if
she'd
anyone
probably
could just
say, "No,
spam
it's
her
not
and tell her
me."
to come on here, and then I'll invite her on, and then we'll get her on. It might not even be the right Hannah Morris, but yes.
Like, no, it's not me. Everyone thinks it's me, but it's not me.
Let's go to over the chat. So Nia was first in with "Walking in the Air" is the favorite song, and worst song "Millennium Prayer." Yes. Oh, could it be unanimous? Simon is just glad it's over. It's glad we've got the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, holy moly.
Yeah. The best song for him is Bing Crosby with "Peace on Earth" and what you call him? David Bowie. And the worst song is The Magnets' "Winter's Tale." Oh, didn't mind that version. Didn't mind it, but horses for courses. Yeah, Christmas is fine. It's stalled. It is still here. We've said it is still here. We've still got minutes left. Best song for Alvin and Lindsay, it is "Lonely This Christmas" with Mud as well. And worst song, "Millennium Prayer." Stall. Best, Mud. And worst is Hannah Morris. Well, I'll try not to say it out loud. Hannah Morris. Just in case people don't go. Hannah Morris.
Who turns into Frosty the Terrifying Snowman again?
Junie, best is also Mud, and worst is Cliff. I think we have got outright winners here. Matamula, worst Cliff, best Mud. Nope, I'll just show it there on the screen. And also for Porky, best Mud, worst Cliff.
Is it a unanimous for Cliff then tonight?
It's not unanimous because there was two. I think it was Simon who picked the Magnets, and someone picked Hannah Williams. Stolz. Unless she died in 2016 along with all the other celebrities.
Yeah, probably.
Fingers crossed we're touching celebrity. It'll be the third most famous person after Nick Hills and also the winners of what were the hit list back last year sometime. If you haven't seen that episode, I got two girls who were on the hit list. Who one of them was a massive Now fan. Got them on here. Really nice girls. The era they were listening to they were about early 20s, and we were looking at the early 80s, and they were just like,
I had no idea.
you know, and I was like, oh God, I should have. And that's when I thought, shit, what I should do is just let them pick the ones I want. But never mind. I will try and get them back. Oh, I've got to think of the names again as well.
You're not helping yourself much, really.
Hannah. I'm just digging holes here. But yes. Let's go to the results for tonight. So a landslide victory for Mud with "Lonely This Christmas" with 7 votes. Bing Crosby, "Love Unlimited" and Alan Jones all got 1 vote. For worst song, The Magnets got 1 vote, and also Hannah Morris. But a total landslide for Cliff with 9 votes. So yes, best song Mud, worst song
Yeah.
Cliff. I should bing. I'm not going to go back and edit this though. Never mind. But yes, thanks everyone for coming. What have we got coming up this week, ladies? Laney, it's over to you. Laney, Christmas Eve. Yes. Sorry.
New Year's Eve.
We've got going back in time. Christmas Eve. It's a bit weird.
Christmas Eve, yes. You did have a
yes.
show on Christmas Eve, which I couldn't really. I listened to it washing the dishes.
Yes. Yes, I will be here on New Year's Eve from 9 p.m. On my channel, Big Girls Really Do Cry. Everybody is invited. You can come on screen if you wish. We're going to have a few drinks and play spin the wheel bottle, but there's not the spin the wheel bottle that you did when you were a kid and then you kissed the next person or whatever it was.
You've got to kiss your webcam.
Yeah, God, that would be a bit hard. Like, I'm just going to jump in my car now and just drive 300 miles just to snog someone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Need smashing things. It's the like take an extra drink version, that kind of thing. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, and then we'll just have a laugh and hopefully, Stephen and you and Neil and anyone else who wants to come on can come on.
Hopefully, I'll not get wrong if I do come on this year.
Listen, just don't drink too much.
I still haven't watched that back. For anyone,
that was so funny.
Not to bring Kira on anyway.
She doesn't like appearing. I think with being a teacher, she's a bit funny being on screen.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
A bit like Stu. Stu appeared on screen. He's disappeared ever since. He appeared on the Christmas special, and he's just gone.
Yeah.
Gone. But to be honest, he's moved up and he's quite high up in what he's doing now. So
yeah,
he seems to have a lot on at the moment. So,
but yeah, it should be fun. So New Year's Eve, if you're staying in, just having a couple of drinks, come and have a couple of drinks with us.
But you're on the big screen. If everyone can get YouTube on the telly pretty much nowadays. If you've got Prime or whatever, get you on there.
Well,
and then...
if you haven't got any freaking electricity, you can't.
Well, yeah. With Sharon, you can get carrier pigeons to act it out.
Shadow puppets on the wall.
Stoll saying thank you. No, thank you for coming in. It's been another great live stream. Thanks everyone for participating in the live chat. Thanks Simon for coming along. Nia as well, number one in everything we do. Nia, welcome up. Thank you everyone for 2022 because this is our last live stream of this year.
Yeah.
Another fun show. Thank you very much, Lindsay and Alvin, for coming along. And Makamula. Enjoy the rest of 22 to you. Yes, we've extended Christmas just that little bit. And this is the last time we'll see this.
So you like
So we'll get back to the New Year's Day.
Back to the 90s.
9:30.
Back to now 18. So this is going, yeah.
Yay!
So back to 20, now 18. And Julie saying thanks for.
And it's the last side of now 18 as well, isn't it?
It is the last side now 18. And then
so yeah, just a slightly little bit more pain to deal with, but
yeah, it is gradually because even the terrible
it's gonna get better.
Starting to know the terrible songs. But yes, thank you everyone for coming. I hope everyone, I'll reiterate, Macamula's, enjoy the rest of 2022, and we'll see you 2023.
Goodbye.
We'll see you in 2022 on Leanie's channel. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm pointing the right way, Leanie.
Yeah, you're pointing the right way.
I'm not pointing Harry H. Corbett or whatever. Yes, and hopefully.
Similar.
Dirty old man.
Has me mum put you up to that? 2023 will bring more organisation than Neil has. Because we always says,
I tell you what, listen, don't start a GoFundMe for my electric. Start a GoFundMe for Neil's production value. Maybe you can manage more than £2.75.
Maybe I'll get monetized again, hopefully, because I've been demonetized because of YouTube. But that is all changed in the new year. All will become clear.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. All will become clear. But hopefully everyone has had a great Christmas. Happy New Year to you all. See you
Happy New Year, guys.
See you around Lainey's house New Year's Eve.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.